Oh, hi. Welcome to the classiest review you'll see today. I am the Classy Critic. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Power of power. Now, if you ask anybody, they'll probably say this is probably the best movie out of all the prequels. And that's pretty much saying something, because this movie isn't perfect in any way possible. But it's probably the most bearable out of all three of them, to be honest. Right off the bat, this movie opens up with probably one of the best action scenes that Star Wars has had to offer us in a while with all three of these movies, because it's got the action, it's got the humor, it's just this giant space battle, you got the big bad guy, and it is just great. It was probably the funnest part about it. Also, what was fun to see was the relationship between Anakin and Obi-Wan. That was probably the best, because you really saw them grow as like brothers almost, and it was just this great, which it's so good to see that, because you know the ending of them turning on each other makes that even more powerful than it was. If you didn't have those scenes of them connecting to each other, then the final scenes of the movie just wouldn't feel as heavy as they did. And there's also a lot of great stuff about this movie, especially like Darth Sidious is like, he's just the most over-the-top villain. He's like just having so much fun. And this is great because Episode 3 is definitely the Empire of the three. Because if you realize it, good guys don't win at the end. They all lose. And whenever Anakin becomes a bad guy, he is legitimately terrifying and intimidating of just how he stares you down, basically. It almost gets me excited to see children getting slaughtered.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
But yeah, Episode 3 was definitely the best out of all. Now, I'm definitely praising this movie because the other two I didn't have much to talk about. This one I can talk about way more in. I definitely praise this movie, but there's definitely still a lot of problems with this movie. One of the main big problems is definitely General Grievous. He was way better in the Clone Wars series, I can tell you that much, because he wasn't put to his full potential here. He had 2 scenes out of the entire movie. The one at the beginning, and then the one where he dies. Nailed it. But yeah, I think he could have been better. I think Count Dooku was definitely a waste, because he was introduced in the second movie so late and then killed off so early in this movie. I've heard this around. This was actually a really cool theory. Say they actually went through and didn't kill off Darth Maul. Say Darth Maul was Count Dooku. How much more powerful do you think that scene with Anakin killing him would be? It would be way more powerful, because you would have seen Darth Maul would have killed Obi-Wan's master, then he got away. Second movie, he comes back in Count Dooku's spot, cuts off Anakin's arm, and he's just pissed off basically at him. Third movie comes in, and Anakin's like, you've had enough of killing. I'm going to cut off both of your arms, and I'm going to cut off your head. That would have been great. Overall, I think I would give this movie 3 out of 5 stars. Get it? 3? I'm hilarious. But yeah, it was just not that bad. And remember, stay classy. Lion!
Hello, Classy.
Oh, Lion. You have no idea how much I've missed you. I've missed your warm mane, too. Why are you here?
Well, I am here to say what Apprentice's plan is. He wants to open portals to other universes. And with that he will bring all of the parallel versions of you.
Oh no. This all makes sense. Apprentice is from another parallel universe. He is the pure evil version of me. I'm the one who brought him here because I thought I could reform him somehow. And then he didn't and I had to imprison him for a lifetime. He must be seeking revenge by bringing the other parallel universes to show me what kind of power they have, but I think I have a few tricks up my sleeve to stop him from doing that.
Really?
Yep, and all I need is my trusty screwdriver. Let's get out of here.